Well, I've had back difficulties all my life, so I've had quantities of operations in many, many hospitals, NHS and private. And 3 years ago, I was referred to St John St Elizabeth for a hip replacement, and my life has actually changed completely since then. The orthopaedic surgeon referred me to the spinal unit there, who referred me to Dr Jenner, and it is a new lease of life. They have a completely different attitude. They look at the whole person, which I'd never experienced before. And things that have always been a really big issue with pain. I mean, you must know yourself from pain. You have pain, you grumble, you grouse, you eat pills, you kick the cat, you do heaven knows what. In the end, you give in, you make an appointment, you get to see a doctor, probably as an emergency, and the damn pain has gone, or else it's shifted somewhere else. And I have never, ever, since coming here, been made to feel that I'm malingering, that I'm exaggerating, that I'm looking for sympathy, that I'm making anything up at all. And it has made such a profound difference. You probably have to have had it to realise how much difference. There was another thing that also deeply impressed me, and it's to do with wearing hats. Now, I worked with all my professional life with actors, with writers, with directors, and you go into the studio, you wear one hat, you go out of the studio, you have lunch, you wear a completely different one. And that can be tricky, but it's not in the same field at all as when it's to do with your body. So anything to do with health obviously matters, and one of the big problems with the body is grounds for embarrassment. You know, you walk in off the street, you're fully clothed, that's fine, you then take your clothes off. And again, the difference between how these people seem to switch between hats so they're still friendly but professional, I had never experienced to this degree before. Now, there's an anaesthetist, Shelley Ward, who I met first through a neighbour the day after my cat died, and we went for a walk in Regent's Park. And the next time I saw Shelley, she was doing the anaesthetic for my hip replacement, and she's actually doing the anaesthetic for Dr Jenner in a procedure I'm about to have. And again, the hats, there's no difficulty. You never feel muddled, you never feel embarrassed, and it really is quite an art. I take my hat off to them. There's another thing which I also have been very impressed by, and that's actually the whole thing about being informed. Now, I'm not daft, and I've been given quantities of information to read and had not really any clue as to what the implications were. I've just had an appointment with Dr Jenner to discuss the forthcoming procedure, and I actually know what the implications are. I know what he's going to do. I know where it's going to happen, I know the downsides, I know the upsides. And again, put in terms that are sensible, adult, you're not talked down to. There's a complete feeling of confidence in all the people here. They're friendly. You go into the waiting room of a pain clinic, you don't get any feeling of fear. People trust everybody here. Sasha, wonderful Sasha, has just given me 5 appointments I've had to cancel, and she comes up smiling. So the attitude runs throughout, and I really can't thank them enough.